Hi, I'm Tim.
And I'm Amy.
And we're Coasters and Cosplays, and today is day 13 of our Northeast Coaster Challenge. And we're starting off with a quick little visit here to a town called Bemis Point, New York. And we're here at the Midway State Park, and they've got rides here, including a Little Dipper roller coaster. So we had to pop in while we're in the area, give that a ride, and yeah, get another +1. And then after that, we're gonna be heading straight over to Waldameer, where Amy's gonna hit her 600 roller coasters. So definitely stay tuned for that, because that's gonna be a super fun time, and we can do chest-mounted GoPros there. So we're really excited to take you along for that adventure. But let's go ride this Little Dipper here at the Midway State Park. They've got a little car ride over there. They've got a little hand-powered train that's for little kids. They got a Ferris wheel over there. They've got some mini golf back over there. They got a wide variety of other flat rides. Just want to point out the tickets were $1.25 a piece, and it takes 2 tickets per rider on the Little Dipper, so it cost us $5 for both of us to get the credit. So let's head over there and get it. But yeah, I love to see all these old classic flat rides and being preserved and all that fun stuff. We have arrived. I love the little sign up there. It's got a little rocket ship on it saying the Little Dipper. So cute. Let's go give it a ride. Even the train has planets on it. This is so adorable.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah. All right. Little Dipper at the Midway State Park. Let's give this a ride. Whoa! Whee! Whoa! 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 It's a little rickety. A little. All right, we just got off the Little Dipper. What did you think of that one?
I was surprised by a little bit of force on those bunny hills right there. Definitely whips you around a little bit.
Oh yeah, nice little couple of airtime pops. Definitely a little rickety, but that's to be expected with how old these roller coaster models are. But still super fun, and it's a great warm up to the day. It's just a nice little ease our way into roller coasters, because we're about to go ride some way more intense ones at Waldameer. So why don't you come and join us as we make our trek over to Waldameer to get Amy's 600th coaster credit. So come join us over there. Woohoo! Look at the adorable little train they have that goes around the park. It's so cute. They also have a plaque up here saying that Midway State Park has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2009. So glad to have been a little bit of the piece of this historic park here.
Well, change of plans. Turns out Waldameer is closed on Wednesdays.
Yeah, in the middle of the peak summer season, Waldameer is closed on Wednesdays. So Amy will not be hitting her 600th coaster today. She'll hit it tomorrow.
Instead, we're switching what today's and tomorrow's plans are. Right now, we're making a 3-hour drive over to Cedar Point.
Yep, a little bonus park for this trip. We weren't planning on going there, but we're gonna go there and spend 6 hours, because the park's open until 10 p.m. So we'll spend 6 hours there. Hopefully get the new Wild Mouse coaster that we're missing. Go look at the pretty 420-foot tall lawn ornament that's not open. Sad day. But yeah, we're gonna just make the most of today and go to Cedar Point, and then we'll hit up Waldameer tomorrow. So yeah, gotta love when life throws a curveball at you. You gotta just take it and run with it. So that's what we're doing. Especially
when the original plan for Waldameer was a couple days from now. So when we did the research, it was open, and it wasn't until today where we're like, okay, let's start the directions. It's like closed. What?
Yeah, no, we're currently a day and a half, 2 days ahead of schedule. That's why we're adding Cedar Point anyway. We were gonna add Cedar Point anyway. And so yeah, we're just having to shift things around, and but we're gonna have fun today regardless, but it's just gonna be a little bit more driving than we thought today. So we'll see you over at Cedar Point, the unplanned park of today and the unplanned park of the trip. All right, a 3-hour drive later, and we've arrived at, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful spots anywhere if you're a roller coaster enthusiast, or if you just like pretty views. We're across the water from Cedar Point to get some photos and videos, and then we're gonna head into the park. But yeah, we want to get a photo of this to put onto our wall. So I'm gonna show you some of the clips of the footage that we're getting right now of Cedar Point from across the water. I'll sort of pan you around right now so you can see. Yeah, we're gonna go show you this wonderful view just zoomed in. So there's a marina right here, and then you can just walk over here to this pier thingy, and you get this wonderful view of Cedar Point. Absolutely stunning. So you got Gatekeeper over there, got Raptor and Valraven. Is it going right now? The huge new spike that we haven't seen in person before until right now. Sadly, that coaster only was open for 7 days and hasn't been open all summer since, so yep, that's definitely a bummer, but nice to see. Millennium Force, the original Giga coaster. And then, in our opinion, the best part of the park, right back there. Oops, a little bit too much. That's Steel Vengeance and Maverick. Such great coasters. Cannot wait to ride those today. It's so awesome being back here and seeing that view for the first time in 4 years, and it makes us want to go ride the roller coasters, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do just that. We got some photos, some videos from across the water, but now it's time to go get up close and personal with those things and actually ride them. So we'll see you at the park. Got parked up and we're here at the front entrance now. So excited to be back at this park. I used to work here in 2013 and 2014, so the memories are flooding back in. The entrance portal underneath Gatekeeper, so iconic. And here it comes right now. Whee! We apologize for the inconvenience and said Top Thrill 2 won't be open today. Well, they should just change that to the whole summer it's not open. Womp womp. Made our way into the park. And now it's time to go get on some roller coasters. We just checked the wait times app and it looks like all the coasters are closed, which must mean that there's lightning within 15 miles. So yeah, we're gonna have to just wait it out, but there's not much thunder or lightning in the forecast for tonight. So hopefully everything opens back up very soon and we can get on a few rides here tonight. One of the rides that doesn't close for lightning is Cedar Downs Racing Derby. We did one of these in Ride Playland last year and Amy liked it a lot, so we're gonna do it here. There's only 3 of these left in the world and this will be our second. We just rode Cedar Downs, the racing derby here, and good thing we got in line when we did because I thought this could operate in the lightning, and it was, but now they just shut it down for lightning, so not sure what rules are different about this than it is for the roller coasters. But yeah, now even this went down for lightning, even though it's sunny and humid and 100 degrees, just a couple clouds here and there. But yeah, what did you think of that though?
I really liked it. I liked the moving aspect of it, and I like how the speed changes on the horses, because like you keep going at a steady pace, you'll slow down some and you head into the back, and then you speed up to go back into the front. It's such a fun experience.
Oh yeah, I definitely like that one a lot more than the one at Ride Playland. If you haven't seen that video, we'll put the little button up in the corner for you to go watch that one. But they have one of these as well, and yeah, those are 2 of the 3 remaining that are operating in the world right now. There's only 1 more and it's in the UK. But yeah, really glad we got on it when we did, because we were the last dispatch before it went down for lightning. So we'll have to wait around a little bit, probably go get something to drink and just go wait around for the coasters to start reopening. So we'll see you when they do. One of the main changes to the park since we were here last is they removed Wicked Twister, one of their roller coasters, and they put in this massive grand pavilion. So we're gonna go inside, check it out, maybe get some drinks and some food or something. We'll go check it out. So downstairs you just have a quick service restaurant. They have a quick service nacho bar over there. They've got a full service bar right here. I love the roller coaster design in the middle holding the different bottles. That's super cool. And then they've got seating areas on 3 of the sides of the buildings that overlook the lake. So I'll show you guys what it looks like real quickly over here. And here is the view from the back patio. Absolutely stunning. Good news, the lightning's gone away, so the rides are starting to reopen, so we'll see you over to ride. Our first coaster we need to ride is the one coaster that's opened since we were last here, excluding the one that's standing but not operating this year. But it's the Wild Mouse. Look at that cute logo. Excited to go give this a ride.
Attention riders, this is Chase the Head Mouse. Cell phone.
We're going on to the cheese car. It's so cheesy. We just rode their new for 2023 Zamperla spinning Wild Mouse called Wild Mouse. What did you think of that?
I'm dizzy.
Yeah, no, we sat with 2 teenagers and they were much smaller than us. So we definitely spun a lot. And yeah, I liked it, it was fun. Definitely a good family-friendly addition here at a park that has a bunch of thrill coasters. They definitely needed that. But yeah, it's the only working Zamperla roller coaster here right now, which stinks because the other one's a thrill one that opened this year for 6 days. But anyways, we'll show you guys what that looks like a little bit. But at least this Zamperla got this one working, so we got our +1 credit.
It's probably just the wrong park to put a low capacity Wild Mouse.
Agreed. Yeah, no, this place gets so busy that yeah, the line it just reopened. It's already at a 35-40 minute wait. So yeah, definitely a very low capacity roller coaster. They put a bunch of block sections on it to try to operate as many cars as possible. I think there's 5 or 6 going at once, which is appreciated, but still a very low capacity ride. Anyways, let's head to something a little bit more thrilling than this and hopefully a little bit less dizzying for Amy's sake. As I was just talking about, the new for 2024 Zamperla coaster, Top Thrill 2, is not open. It's actually not been open since 1 week after the park opened. It's had some issues and yeah, there's something wrong with either the trains or something. The park hasn't really come out and said what it is. They said initially it wasn't supposed to be an all summer closure thing, but at this point it's looking like it's gonna be an all summer closure because yeah, there's been no announcement or anything, which really stinks. We did ride this as Top Thrill Dragster back in 2020, but sadly this time we'll not be able to get on Top Thrill 2 with this brand new spike. But let's go get on something that is open. We're gonna head towards the back of the park, towards our favorite 2 coasters here. So we'll see you back at Maverick or Steel Vengeance. We have made it to Frontier Town, home to, in our opinion, the two best roller coasters in the park, right here next to each other, Steel Vengeance and Maverick. Cannot wait to get back on both of these today. You know, it's a busy day when Maverick's Fast Lane Plus line is already 30 minutes. So that's just for the people that paid for Fast Lane. They have to wait 30 minutes. That means the regular line's gonna be longer than that, but it's still worth it. It's such a good roller coaster. We just rode Maverick, the Intamin multi-launch roller coaster that opened here in 2007. What did you think of that ride?
Oh man, she is bucking today. She's got a lot of force and she is always a good ride.
Oh yeah, so I was a ride operator on Maverick in 2014, and literally this thing, I've ridden this coaster at least 250 times, if not more. And I still love this thing so much. We rode it in the back row. That's my favorite row. The airtime on the drop and the airtime hills is just so punchy in the back row. And I love the whippy transitions right after the drop. This thing is just a perfect roller coaster. In my opinion, it was like the first really good Intamin multi-launch coaster. And it's funny that there was a big lull, that this came out in 2007 and then they didn't really start popping up again until like the late 2010s. And I'm surprised because this thing draws so many people in. People love it. That's why it's got a 90-minute wait. It's the longest line in the park. And it's just such a solid ride, still smooth as molasses. Just such a great roller coaster.
Oh, she is cared for. She handles herself really well.
Yeah, I am so glad we got to come here today just for that one ride alone. But there's another roller coaster right next door that's really dang good. And we have to wait a little bit to use Amy's ADA pass again, but we're gonna use it for Steel Vengeance. So we're probably gonna get some food, so we'll see you either when we get food or when we're done getting food, we'll see you over at Steel Vengeance for a ride on our favorite roller coaster, period.
Ever.
Yep, so we'll see you soon. It's time to split some awesome looking dinner. This looks so good for theme park food. The chicken tenders, potato wedges, and a biscuit. All in the meal plan. We just ate those chicken tenders, potato wedges, and that biscuit. Such good theme park food. Holy crap. Like, for a second I thought I was not in a theme park with how good that food was. Usually amusement park food is very okay at best.
Oh yeah.
But that was delicious. Did you like it?
Oh yeah, the tenders and everything had actual flavor. The biscuits were nice and soft and tore powered easily. Definitely good quality food.
Oh yeah, so our tummies are happy and we're very happy because we're about to go ride what's been our favorite roller coaster ever, and we're gonna see if it still lives up to it. We've ridden a lot of roller coasters in the last 4 years since we rode this last. Let's go find out if Steel Vengeance still reigns supreme for us. Oh, we're watching it go up the lift hill right now. There they go. Let's go ride. So real quickly before we get to our Steel Vengeance review, we actually had someone come out to me and they asked me if my name was Tim. And it wasn't because of the YouTube channel that he asked. He remembers me back when I was a ride operator here 10 years ago, to this year's 10 years on Maverick. And he's like, this is gonna be really weird. Are you Tim that used to work on Maverick? And so it's really funny. His name's Jake. So Jake, if you're watching this, it was awesome to meet you again after 10 years of not seeing you. But anyways, back to that glorious RMC creation, Rocky Mountain Construction from 2018. How was your ride?
Oh my gosh, I was being whipped and thrown everywhere. My sides are gonna be sore, if not bruised after another ride.
Yeah, it's so good. And it's easily one of my favorite roller coasters. I did say it was my favorite roller coaster. I'm not quite sure it's there anymore. I'm gonna get one more ride on it. But as of right now, it's ranking at number one. It's shaking a little bit. It's shaking in its boots because I have a take that I'm gonna get one more ride on that, and we're gonna see if it's true. But it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing.
What will be the official is the night ride on it.
Yeah, we're gonna get a night ride on it, and then I'll let you guys know if my opinion has changed. But it's still an amazing ride. Still full of airtime. 4 awesome inversions, just such a great paced ride, and so long. I really appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna go probably do a couple more rides because we have another 2.5 hours till the park closes. So we're gonna go see you at another ride. Not sure what it's gonna be yet, but we'll see you over there. After some deliberating, we're gonna go use Amy's 88 pass on Maverick to go get another ride on this one, and then we're gonna head over to Millennium Force after that. So let's get another ride on Maverick. All right, we just did another back row ride on Maverick, and oh my gosh, that thing is just so freaking good. I love that thing so much, it's not even funny. What were your thoughts on that ride?
Oh man, it is still pumping out. It is still going hard. We are being thrown around really dang good on that ride. It is not holding back.
Yeah, no, it's running so well, and yeah, I am so glad we came here today. We didn't know what today would hold. It's not what we had planned, but getting 2 rides on that, it's just already been so worth it to come out here. And obviously Steel Vengeance too. But it's time for us to go ride another one of our favorites here. We're gonna go ride Millennium Force, which is the world's first giga coaster. It's 310 feet tall. And yeah, it's got speeds up to like 93 miles an hour. So let's go check that one out. one downside of Cedar Point being on a lake. All the dang bugs.
Soon to be 4 once Millennium is ready. That cash car is engaged. You guys
All clear?
All cleared out up here. Enjoy your ride.
We just did Millennium Force. We waited for the front row, and I forgot just how many bugs you get hit with if you're in the front row on the coasters here at nighttime at Cedar Point. But what did you think of that ride?
Oh, it's so good. The speed that you feel in that front row is intense. It's so good.
Oh yeah, no, it's such a great Giga coaster. The OG, the original one, and even though yes, you're getting hit with bugs in the front, still so worth it though for the sense of speed you get. Like just for reference, you can see on my arm here the amount of bugs. And yeah, Amy's got some bugs, I've got bugs. Yeah, we both got hit with a bunch of bugs. But we have one more coaster we want to ride. There's 30 minutes till the park closes. So we're gonna run back to Steel Vengeance and we'll get one more ride before we wrap up the day here. We have made it for a night ride on Steel Vengeance. Let's go. All right, we just had a nighttime ride on Steel Vengeance, back row. What did you think?
It's still king for me. It was flying through the mid-course break. It was hardly stopping. It was launching right through. It was going so fast, so hard. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was questioning earlier if I liked Wildcat's Revenge a little bit more than Steel Vengeance, but yeah, actually, I don't. Steel Vengeance still is my #1 roller coaster period and #1 RMC. Wildcat's Revenge does give it a run for its money though, I will be honest. Wildcat's Revenge is a very, very close second. But yeah, Steel Vengeance still reigns as my #1 coaster period and my #1 RMC, of course. But that's gonna wrap it up for our surprise, unexpected visit to Cedar Point.
Yep.
We only had 4 hours here because of the lightning and thunder delay, but we made the most out of it that we could. Got 2 rides on Maverick, 2 rides on Steel Vengeance, a ride on Millennium Force, and a ride on the new Wild Mouse coaster that we didn't have the credit of.
Yep.
And so, yeah, that was a very productive 4 hours. We had so much fun. We are so glad we came here. I love this park. It's always gonna have a very sentimental spot in my heart because I worked here for 2 summers. But even as a kid, I always dreamt about going to Cedar Point and just being here and absorbing it. It's just like such an awesome experience. And it is very sad that right behind us is the new for 2024 roller coaster that hasn't been open except for 1 week this year. It really stinks. It looks amazing. I love the new paint job. At first I was like, is it gonna look good? It looks amazing. And I really, really hope that Cedar Point and Zamperla can get it figured out, hopefully for next year. At this point, it's so late in the season. I don't think it's opening this year. I think it's gonna be next year. But I really hope they can get it worked out because I've heard nothing but great things about this. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to come back next year to come and ride it, because we would love to come and ride it. It looks so good, and I miss Dragster, and I cannot wait to one day ride this revamped version of it. But any other thoughts of this park?
The park in general is just good. A lot of the operations crews were hyped up. Maverick and Steel Vengeance and Millennium, they were pumping through people the best that they could.
Oh yeah.
They had energy. They were just going as fast as they can to get those trains out because of the lines. And just, you know, the park itself has such a good ride collection. And it's just such a nice, fun place to be.
Yeah, I agree. We cannot wait to come back here in the near future. But that's gonna wrap it up for today. This little hodgepodge of a random spontaneous trip. Glad we did it. But tomorrow we're gonna be back onto our regularly scheduled programming, and we're actually gonna go to Waldameer because it'll actually be open, and we're gonna Amy her 600 credit finally.
Woo!
I know it's been 2 days in the making, but it's finally gonna happen tomorrow. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, that you can watch us finally ride Vivine Flyer 2, and it's gonna be so much fun, so you'll wanna stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.